He would get up with the sun and walk all day around the town, rarely looking up and God knows, never looking down. His eye was always straight ahead, but he was really looking in his head. He could never tell the point from which the storm was gonna blow. For more than 40 years he roamed the streets and tried to figure out just why the voices in his head had made his life so hard. Wasn't he who engineered the rasping edges of his fears? Those family genes and primal screams were causing all the scars. Sorry, Pete, I never knew the hell that you were going through. How much of you had disappeared the day you left from home. I couldn't help you anyway, my inner peace was blown away, for I was locked in battle with demons of my own. Pete had brought his saxophone to a high school dance in our hometown, where I was playing in a band back 60 years ago. Music was the angel's song, his notes were never ever wrong, and all of us played better when Pete began to blow. The old man now has shifted gears and moved some of us along in years, where happiness or painful tears through passing time is born. But I recall a saxophone and the gentle boy who strapped it on, and I now know where my music's from, the crack in heaven's door. He could play the saxophone with the fire burning in his soul. He smiled and then you always knew Pete was gonna play. Brass in perfect symmetry, drawn from his own imagery. He'd take a step and hold his breath, and then blow the blues away. Last time I saw Pete it was over ham and eggs it was. I sat with him at breakfast in a hash house up the way. I asked if he still had his sax. His face went dark and his smile crashed. He gently squeezed my arm and rose and slowly walked away. Pete could play the saxophone with fire burning in his soul. He could lift us up and free us from the usual fits and starts. He always understood the muse. She lived through him in his Etude. She read his mind and then transcribed her song within his heart.